again, with what I'm doing, like I've distilled my thing. If that presentation I gave you, I tried to do the same thing from an engineering standpoint. And I've distilled it into three things with, don't have fractional interactions. So, I was joking, in math, multiplying by fractions is a pain in the butt, right? Like it's always, it just, but it's, or it's like me showing up and saying, hey, Chip, man, I got you want a sandwich? And like, yeah, thanks, man. And then I was like, well, I'm going to be on my phone, so I'm going to take a quarter of the sandwich and I'm going to eat it. And then, I'm not really thinking about you. I'm thinking about me. So I'm going to take another quarter of the sandwich. I'm going to start eating it. And well, here's your sandwich, but I'm only giving you half. So if I only give you half a sandwich, you're only going to give me half a sandwich. And like, what's that? That's
of
diminished
eating
interaction,
together.
right? Like it's just like that's what you're doing though. But if you're sitting there and saying, yeah, let's have that conversation, man, and yeah, right. Like that's not a conversation. That's
Mhm.
not engagement. You're not being present. You're not showing up as your whole self. And if you can't do that, do it for yourself first. But if you can't do it for the person you're talking to,
Yeah.
then why do it, right? And so just be present. And so that's the one is like don't have fractional engagement. And then the second one is be absolute, right? Do what you're doing. Like it's not positive or negative. It just is. And if you could recognize it for what it is, and that's the other thing about trying to to just be positive all the time is like 4 interceptions. That's 4 interceptions. I mean, that's not a
Right.
but that doesn't define the next pass or the next play or the next whatever. So you can't sit there and but if you just say that's what happened, I'm not going to make that throw
Let's
again. I'm not
let's
going to
move
do
on.
it. Right.
Yeah.
And so it just keeps you centered in that presence in a neutral position, making sure that you're able to go forward. Because if you're not neutral, again, it's going to be hard to really get to that positive. And then the third one is just to we talked about triangulating, and that's, don't just assume that your opinion is the only one that matters. You know, check it with three other people. Get other opinions. And I talk about in when you're drawing, like in architectural or engineering stuff, if you get an isometric view, it's just like you can look at a piece of paper in 2D and it's a square, but you pick it up in 3D and it's a cube. So get the whole picture. Think isometrically, get your head around what's really going on, and don't just trust yourself to have all the answers. Get those answers from other people that you respect.